Right, so this is going to be Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and as well a Capricorn reading, weekly video, weekly general tarot reading for a February 8th up until February 14th, 2021. And in case any of you guys is interested in a personal reading with me, or you want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website, where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being said aside, moving to Capricorn reading straight away, and the first card we do have for you guys, that is going to be the Six of Cups. Can you see the card? Yeah, okay, so Six of Cups. Moving next, that is going to be the Seven of Wands, followed by the Five of Pentacles. Moving next, we do have the Five of Swords. And the last one, that is to be the Queen of Cups. Those 5 cards. Oh. Right. So, that is going to be a huge lesson that you are to learn throughout the week, okay? And just a warning here is that no matter how the week ends for you guys, you at the end, you're gonna feel relieved, okay? So at the start of the week here with the Six of Cups, the week starts in a very, very good way for you. In a sense of that you are going to enjoy the activities and the enterprises that you are going to involve yourself in terms of either career or relationship. It doesn't matter. The Six of Cups, it does point that the start of the week is going to be very joyful, and you're going to find the happiness into even the small things in life, like, you know, being kissed every morning, or at the morning from your beloved one, being said hello when you enter into your corporation building. You know, these small things in life that we do take for granted, unfortunately. But this time around, it seems that you are not going to do that. I mean, you're not going to take them for granted, but you're going to truly see, you know, the value into what truly makes one person rich and what makes one person happy. That being said, at the start of the week, you are going to undertake your responsibilities, especially when we're talking about career here, with quite a bit of enthusiasm, Capricorn. That is because it seems that whatever tasks are to be bestowed upon you at the start of the week, you will enjoy working on them pretty much. That is going to be because it will be given a lot of creative room for you to expand, or rather, like, the room there is going to be quite huge for you to exert your creativity. And in the relationships you do have, regardless if they are going to be friendships or a romance here, Six of Cups kind of points that there you also are going to be quite happy. That is because the presence of the people that you are going to interact with and the emotional flow that you are going to have in between each other is going to be almost a flawless. So and it's kind of like you're not gonna feel, you know, like you are bothered by anybody at that particular time, and you will start seeking more and more physical interaction, simply because it's gonna start making you happy. And the good thing is that this physical interaction is going to be also given to you, meaning that others are going to seek more physical interaction with you as well. And right after that, we do have the Seven of Wands, and this is where your good state is to be challenged by, we're not talking even about rivalries here, Capricorn. We're talking about people that, to say the least, does not approve that you should be in such a state. or that you don't deserve that happiness. And being challenged, what I mean, it is that simply either these people will, or that person or individual will want to take away what is yours, or they will try to ruin the things for you. That's why in these particular cases, and in some books, you can face Seven of Swords and see it as a third party, like a love triangle, you know. Someone at your career sees how happy you are with your wife or with your husband. They hate that. They try to ruin it for you. Even worse, say you're someone at the work of your wife or at the workplace where your wife work. See how happy she is because you know she's with you, and tries to ruin that for you. So at that particular stage with the Seven of Wands, it's very important that you keep your friends close, but your enemies even closer. Because usually the infiltration from the exterior influences from the Seven of Wands, it's expressed through gossips and rumors. It is because they are exactly what I said, exterior. They can't do anything but that at this particular stage. Disregarding those fallacies, lies, gossips, or rumors, thinking that they are just like that, you know, and there will not going to be any consequences of it, is going to be your grave mistake. Because they are to escalate very, very quickly if you do not address the situation. So here, you are going to be very happy, you know, in terms of your closest friends, in terms of your relationship, and in terms of your job, but you should not drop off your guard, because there are those that definitely does not wish you a benign unfoldment, right? And definitely want to see you miserable, for what it seems. And right after you being challenged here with the Seven of Wands, by the way, once again, I forgot to mention, so you don't drop off your guard. That means that you have to be constantly ready to deflect attacks, to answer challenges or taunts, and in generally to step for not just only for yourself, but for everything you possess, because you may be challenged in a sense of that you haven't done a good job, all right, and then you have to stand for the job you did, okay? Or you may be challenged in a sense of that you are not giving the attitude you have to in terms of your relationship, and you have to answer the challenge for the sake of the attitude you are giving, not for yourself. This isn't about you trying to explain yourself. This is about you how can I say, you standing behind or supporting your standpoint. And right after the challenge is addressed here, that is going to be the Five of Pentacles, and this challenge is going to cause a lot of predicaments for you, but they are going to be not things that you can die for. All right, Five of Pentacles here points that as soon as the challenge is addressed, you are going to feel very vulnerable, all right? You're going to feel very uncertain and insecure. And that is because, like I said, it comes from many sides. It comes from multiple fronts and addresses multiple things or multiple enterprises that are in your life. And at that point here with the Five of Pentacles, like I said, you may feel yourself very vulnerable and very uncertain and insecure. And if you are, how can I say, quite emotional individual, you could actually give yourself to the panic that may how can I say, overwhelm your personality or your nature. And that will be the worst thing that you should do here with the Five of Pentacles. In order to overcome the how can I say, the uncertainty, the insecurity, and the vulnerability that you are to feel at that stage of the week, you Capricorn need to start addressing the predicaments which this challenge causes to you with a very stone-cold and clear-headed mind. There is no room for any kind of emotional distress or attachment at that particular point. You see the problem, you resolve the problem. Thinking about it, talking about it, and how can I say, pitying yourself about it is not going to help you at all. Even more, is going to further deteriorate the situation. So actions here are needed. straight away. So the quality of these predicaments is not going to be the issues. They are going to be very, very small, very small quality of them, in a sense of that, you just address it and it goes away. Okay, it's, well, for example, it's going to be word against word, and your word weighs way more than the other word, than the word from the challenger. However, the sheer quantity is going to be quite a lot, and that's why you have to be always on your guard. You have to be always vigilant. You have to be always ready to jump into action and defend your standpoint, defend your domain, your career place, your relationship, your friendships, everything you possess, everything you fought for, everything you're feeling happy about throughout the week. And right after that, we do have the Five of Swords. And that is actually quite of a positive card into this follow-up. And this is where the strain, or rather, like, how can I say, the threat of the interaction in between you and your challenger is going to become so tense, okay, that at that point, at that stage of the week, you will become a monster. What I mean here by under becoming a monster, all that you will care about at that stage of the week, it is that you crush your competition, you crush your rivalry, you crush your enemy. And simply with the Five of Swords here, it seems that your enemy doesn't have any chance whatsoever. And suffice to say, it is that they, at the end of the week, they are going to regret that they have even thought to challenge you and to try, to make the things worse for you. But the problem is also, Capricorn, that you will regret it as well. Because for what it seems with the Five of Swords, and that is just a how can I say, a guidance here, guys. I mean, you can definitely control yourself into this, but you will go very, very far with your warmongering nature. And according to this card, you're going to inflict a lot of damage to your enemy, far more than it is needed. That they to withdraw, their challenge, they to withdraw their competition or their rivalry. And that is going to be the case where you're not going to feel well about it, because simply you are going to start feeling pity, at least according to the card itself. And right after this development that we do have here for you, Capricorn, we do have somebody you very much trust that is stepping in. And at the end of the week, you're going to talk with this person for all of that experience, how you have been challenged by somebody or by a society of people, and how they just didn't stop. So you had to make them, but you went too far with that, and you're feeling guilty of it. It will feel like you have overstepped your power, your authority. It will feel like you should have not went that far, and you became them. That will be the problem, at least within your mind. And the Queen of Cups here, as a very faithful companion individual, somebody that truly loves you guys, and it's a very sincere and as well discreet about the situation. Together, by talking with this individual, by cooperating with this individual, together they are going to put your emotional state into balance once more, so you can enjoy that continuous happiness you're going to start experiencing at the start of the week. So what all boils down to, it is that simply you are going to start being very happy at the start of the week, and unwishful thinking people towards you, like I said, they will how can I say, they will feel bad that you're feeling happy, that this is no different than enemy, that doesn't strain away from enemies or people that holds grudge towards you, and they will try to ruin it for you, and that will be their mistake, because they will not know what is going to hit them here by the end of the week. But you're going to feel guilty towards yourself, first and foremost, that you went just way too far with the whole punishment if I may say it that way. And you are to be reassured at the end of the week that you did what you had to in order to first defend your possessions, defend your relationship, defend your job, defend your career, and that you made a point that anybody, or you made an example here, anybody trying to jeopardize what you are working for and what you are growing in your life is going to face a fierce opposition and a not an enemy but a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, it will be a week where you will simply have to, how can I say, be what is the word? Show your teeth. That is what we do have as a as an expression in our country. When you show your teeth, that is when you point that is when you give an aggression that people cannot mess around with you. You are ready to defend, and not just only to defend, but to lead a war for as long as it takes and for as much as it's gonna cost. And that will be your standpoint. So yeah, that being said, that was your weekly general tarot reading, Capricorn. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys. Don't give up on the things, the people that makes you happy, just because somebody else does get jealous of your happiness and tries to ruin it for you. Defend it with all you got. So we're going to see each other next time, I hope. And until then, bye.